I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
Alrighty, what's happening, people? What's going on? So, let me see who's in the chat. You know, directly after the live last night ended, I got a call from Don, and I knew about this. And I'm going to need your help in the chat. I threw some names up as the intro was playing. So here's where I stand with it. I'm going to get into some things that you haven't heard about the Wells, explain some things going on with them, break down these moronic people that are just desperate for any type of content. You know, it's funny. Last night I'm talking about Doug and Rudy's case and Dolly, and you know, Don calls my phone. I realize, you know, and people want me to do it, but I'm not gonna like use them for content. It's just not what I'm doing. Like, I'm just not doing that. But I realize that it does give me a little leverage when like the rumors come out. It just sucks that I have to always debate this moronic shit. Okay, but at the same time, you know, I've gained a personal relationship with them. Okay, beyond YouTube. And if you've been following the channel, you've seen it come. You know, I told y'all a while back ago, hey man, you're gonna see Don not be on YouTube no more. People laughed, said, yeah, right, this and that. Well, I can't tell. But I'm gonna get into some stuff tonight, clear some things up. But this is what I want to ask the chat before I get to the comments. So literally last night, if you watched last night's live, Don called at the beginning of the live. Hand the phone off to wifey to go figure something out, and then so the live ends, and he calls and explains to me the current situation, dilemma, the current problem. The thing is, at the time of the call, this is what I got told, and this is coming from Don to me, but please understand, he's not like zoomed in on YouTube watching. He's got people sending him messages and DMs and all this shit. And for you, if you do that, you're going to stop. You're going to stop bothering these people. I'm going to ask you to stop sending them all these negative clips. Okay, now I can ask you to do it, but I'm going to follow up, double down, and I'm going to make Don start blocking you. So stop. I'm asking you to stop. I don't want to ruin whatever little thing that you have on with the Wells. I don't trust any of you. So I'm telling you to stop, because next I'm going to teach you how to block. Okay? I'm asking you. But what was said was Ziggy is calling CPS. Then today, before I go live, maybe it was Molly or Bullhorn Betty. So personally, I don't know. I tried to find out. I'm working out before this. I did listen to Nana Devils. We'll be reviewing her. And I listened to Bonehead Ziggy. We'll be reviewing her. But I didn't hear anything about Andra or Molly. Again, this has not come from Don Wells. Please do not take my words and twist it. People send me as a YouTuber shit all the time. And to be honest, like 20% know what the hell they're talking about. Most people are just way out in left field. Like, they're sending me stuff with their opinion or their grasp on what they watched and trying to explain it to me to put it on YouTube. Yeah, no. There's like a little group that actually sends me shit and they're dead on. I can only imagine with Don. So this is coming from those people sending things to Don. Don't twist my words up. So I'm asking who claimed to call CPS. If you know, put it in the chat. We're going to go to the chat, and then we're going to get into it. What's up, Cash Girl and Family Justice? You know, Cash Girl, I'm glad that you're in here. And I will recognize you first because I am a little frustrated. And I'd like to vent to you. I've been helping the Wells, and I know that you know me personally. I'll just leave it there. But you came over here on this channel, and I felt like it was a blessing to have the opportunity to have two families who have different circumstances, but the power of your words, the motivation of your words when you told Don to take back his freedom, it will be something I'll never forget. And I followed up on what you said. And I do get frustrated with Don. I appreciate you forever for that. But I have talked to Don, and I have had the conversations with he should get a lawyer. And I've sent him lawyers that I've used in past lawsuits, law firms that I've used, people that will do it kind of pro se. The problem is they do shut him down. There's something going on right now that I won't speak about, but I don't know where it's going to end up. I just get mad that if there's a will, there's a way. And when you said the words that you said, and again, this was, regarding the Buddy Bench video. The Buddy Bench is still happening, people. It's still happening, and it should happen. The Buddy Bench. We have an opportunity to get, something in Summer's name at a church. It's not a grift. It's not a hustle. Mods, if you can drop the link if you have it. I just remember that, and I do get frustrated. But at the same time, I understand the frustration and the hardship that has to go with that. I'll say that. But how are you? Still is open. Yes. Please drop the link to the Buddy Bench. This should be something that it's very minimal, and it should get easily handled within the community. There's tens of thousands of people. If everybody just put in $2, just $2. I mean, come on. It's unreal. So again, the CPS claims. If you know for sure about the creator, please put it in the chat. I'll welcome everybody, and we'll get into it. Noelle, Miss Joanne says hello. Oh, you're in the chat. Hello, babes. What's up, Drama Llama? Miss Dee Dee, how are you? Sally, what's going on? Sally, you changed your name on me. It's Sally Us now, is it? I dig it. What's up, April? What's happening? What's up, Dolly Bear? The real Dolly on YouTube. Matt, if you need my help, I could help. I think it's time we have a chat. If you could, you know what to do. Just sometime this week. I need to vent, and I do need your help. I don't need your help, but I need the wisdom, the guidance, so I can transfer the words over. Okay? What's up, crazy Italian lady? Innocent, what's happened to Innocent? People need to stop all the negativity. That's for sure. So, hello, Amy. Miss Helen, what's going on? So did the called CPS on the grant. I don't understand what that means. It's not worded correctly. You meant to say, so did CPS get called on the grandchildren? Well, I'm glad that you said that, because there's a lot of dis and misinformation. And unfortunately, I have to give you guys bad news tonight. But for the people that are negative and stuff, I understand. I don't understand why there's a case where we are so divisive. This case is like President Trump and Joe Biden. Why are we picking sides? It does not make sense. Right now, today, they indicted Trump again. Again. I don't care who you vote for and what side that you're on. If you're not having an honest conversation with yourself that we have not equal justice in this country, if you can't say that to yourself, you're either not paying attention or you have Trump derangement. I don't know. But either side that you lay on, you should have that conversation with yourself. Because if the getting's good on Trump now, it'll flip. And that's a very wide comparison to make on Summer Wells. But at the same time, we can look at the facts. You know, there's not a YouTube channel out on these YouTube streets that would have a narrative to drive or anything to talk about. I was listening to Ziggy tonight. She says, I've been working a long time the case. I've been on the case a long time. Oh, have you? Oh, have you? Oh, have you now? What information have you provided that law enforcement told the media and the media told you? You've watched press conferences. You've been tuned in to Ronnie Lost. What the only information you provided, other than what everybody's grabbing onto, is Fred Hill. And the dude said, "I love you, babe." Well, good luck with that. You know, you guys have a lot in common. You have a lot in common because there's two criminals there. No judgment, but you're very hard on the Wells. I mean, they're not scamming their subs for $8,000. I mean, I used to call you an airhead, but it would be wrong of me not to convert it to bonehead because you're a bone collector. Okay, people know that you're on Suboxone. You grifted on a car repair. Okay, you think people forgot about that? You kicked yourself off YouTube. Molly and Doug, they got canceled. You were the only one to say, "Hey, I'm going on Kick. Like, I'll be on Kick." You even did a farewell YouTube video. What the hell happened? Why'd you come back? Nobody missed you. But you came back with the shenanigans. And Nana's Angels, we're going to rip your ass wide open tonight. Because I told you people about 2 months ago, this lady, I've literally recorded some obsessed person with the Wells who called TBI and they're like, "Yeah, no thanks." I've played it for you. Here's one that says, "Hey, I'm going to steal Summer's sweater." I've told you people. TBI wants nothing to do with that. It's a grift, but really a hustle to play on the subs and the soulless people that are dying for a Summer Wells update. Man, them people don't want nothing to do with that jacket that you stole. You stole the jacket because you're upset. You wanted a piece of Summer. You didn't turn that shit in. And if you did, you got laughed at. No, lady, you have it in your living room. Keep it real. Scumbag. You're a scumbag. Hey, thank you, Drama Llama. I appreciate you for becoming a member. I'm just talking cash shit right now because I'm a little bit mad. Because I have to be the one to give people the information, okay, and clear the air. I don't have a problem doing it. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. You know, I'm listening to Ziggy's live, and she can't figure out why the Wells want Don's over here and Candus is over here. Well, I'll tell you tonight. Then she says, "Well, I heard somebody's sick, and they got a bone infection," she says. Misinformation. Then she says, "It looks like a crack pipe's on the floor." I'm sorry, a meth pipe. Oh, really now? So, you're claiming that there's a brand new meth pipe on the carpet. I don't know anyone who's ever done meth. You burn the pipe when you do it. You burn it. Residue burns up. Any meth head in the history of meth heads, they only buy a new pipe when the other one breaks because they're scraping the resin. They're scraping the bowl. Then you go buy another one. And just to be clear, like the whole process is uncomfortable. I mean, I have to break this down for the simpletons here. I have no problem saying I'm an ex-junkie. But if you're gonna make these claims, keep it fucking real. So when you need a meth pipe, you walk into the Habib store and you're like, hey, one meth pipe. He's like, huh? Who? What? Meth pipe. No, we have oil burner. Give me an oil burner, man. Oil burner. How much is it? 99 cents. Okay, no. One oil burner, 99 cents. Bruno, $7.99. Just give it to me, man. And then you get a brown bag with it. Like when you buy a beer. You run out embarrassed. Nobody buys, like, there's never been someone that says, hey, give me 15 of those. No, it doesn't work like that. Because if you're using meth, if you're smoking meth, you're in a bad stage of life. First off, you can only afford one pipe, and you probably scrap. Who knows what you robbed, what quarters you rubbed up to get it, to get that. Because with a meth pipe comes meth. But you put out who has this is so retarded. Who buys a meth pipe and says, hey, I'll take a meth pipe, oil burner. Okay, great, I got it. I'll just throw it on the floor. No, those things break if you barely tip it. The reason why when you have to buy a new one when you're scraping the resin out is because they crack. Because you're putting light to the glass, you're chasing the dragon, and the thing thins out and it breaks all the time. No one's throwing it on the floor. You move that thing like it's a friggin' I mean, this is addiction, people. So you have to take what I'm saying for real. You move that thing like you're moving your lost one's ashes. You're not dropping that. Because if you spills, you're in big trouble. You be very careful with it. And when is a meth pipe? When's it clear? Like, no, you burn it. So if it was a meth pipe and it was on the floor, it had burn, it had residue. Moron. This is coming from a person who found bones. Claims they found bones. Would you just go to kick? Also, lady, you have another channel, Empress Ziggy, where you read tarot cards. Lady, look here. Let me be the first to tell you. You've been getting it wrong. I'm a Pisces. Been doxxed already. No secret. You get it wrong a lot. Lady, because all you fucking do is do Capricorn, whatever the hell it is, and Pisces. You're dead wrong all the time. Guess what? Wifey's a Capricorn. We laugh at you.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Well, who the hell's a Capricorn? Remember we were laughing?
I don't fucking know anything.
You were wrong anyhow, whoever it was. But here's how you're really wrong. You stupid bone collecting airhead. No, they don't have a bone infection. It's not what's happening. When we brought you the interview with Margie, she's got a bone disease and she's dying. It cost it's 60 miles to the specialist, and she has to go or she will die per day. What you failed to realize with your misinformation, it's not a bone infection, it's a bone disease. And it's it is it's not looking good. When you have to see a specialist for anything medically, not looking good. Well, when you have a disease and you have to see a specialist medically, it's not looking good. Not if you break your leg bad or something, or you have a cataract surgery and maybe have to go to a specialist. That's a different thing. When you have a disease and you need to see a specialist, that's never good. It's never good. But you have been one of the shitbags to keep fucking with this family as if they don't have enough going on. Now, I understand people think that they have something to do with Summer missing. I completely understand you. And boy, you guys are just one up on everybody. Because they've only been on 1,000 panels. They've been drunk and high on panels. You would think, just going off, this is to you people, because they're such bad parents, they can't even handle CPS because they lost their kids to CPS. They can't even outsmart CPS. But magically, they can outsmart 4 police agencies with this connection that you have in your head. I've heard people say that she died falling off a roof, a blue couch, Band-Aids, every single moronic this is why when I recorded that idiot, obsessed moron lady, I was so in tune and say, what did TBI say? She said they wanted nothing to do with her. I mean, they only went public and said, hey, stop with the internet tips. You have voices behind the wall. Doug, no thanks. Josh, this lady, I have a sweater. Like, these people, like, not even one of those tips did nothing. It did nothing but gain you subs, because a lot of you people, you know what I'm saying is true. You choose to go against the grain because you know it gains your channel, and you have nothing to talk about. Your shit is boring. It's why when you talk about any other case, it does nothing. It does no numbers, nothing. But imagine you idiot channels saying that, oh, she said she's got a heartache. And why are they separated? Well, for one, because of you moronic channels, because of one of you tragedy pimps keep reporting to the probation officer, the man has to go back to Tennessee. But you are rooting for the wrong thing. He is the breadwinner, man. How is the late? Let me repeat this. He's missing a daughter. I don't give a fuck if you think that they had something to do with it, because law enforcement agencies, they don't care about your theories. I don't care about your TBI calls. They don't care about anything that you say, because you're repeating. You sound redundant. You say fucking the same thing over and over and over. They could care less. They don't take you serious. They've already said publicly 3 times, stop. But you keep doing it. You've now took the breadwinner away from his daughter that is alive, who is dying. They don't have 10 vehicles. They have one. You took the breadwinner away when he really needs to be there to pay for Ubers. He really needs to be there for taxis. If she does not see the specialist, I don't know. Fact check it. Google bone disease. See how it works out for you. You people are shit, man. You people are fucking scumbags. You really are, man. You really are. It is fucking disgusting. It is fucking disgusting. Some of you right now are being like this. You're happy about it. You're happy that whatever you did to translate him from there to here, you're like, that's a win. Justice for Summer, the daughter. Well, the other daughter is dying, and you did it. You're cheering it on. Where do you stand? Do you like that daughter better than where's the morals at? It's not adding up. And then what moron said, because they think they found a clear crack pipe, that they're going to call CPS on Margie. They don't know anything I just told you, which would make legally no sense, which is, it goes exactly with your fucking stupid theories. Like anything you say about blue couches and roofs and this, all this ridiculous things that you report to TV, they don't care. TBI does not care. But none of it legally even makes any sense. Legally, none of it makes any sense. Either with calling CPS, newsflash, she's not 18 or under. If you tried to call CPS on me for something that you've seen behind me, or I'm sorry, CPS on the eldest, who is on his own right now. He doesn't live here. He doesn't live, this is not his mailing address. So you call CPS on somebody who's over 18 regarding me about something that you saw, whatever Karen comment that you have. That does not apply. You cannot. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. All this that I'm saying stems because Candus does have a YouTube channel. Mods, please put it in the chat. It's funny because my analytical data shows me that people spell it wrong. This is my 10 top most searches. And people don't even know how to spell two simple words that are the exact same thing. Oh, you can't make it up. But Nana's Angels, that scumbag, another person, no personality. This person, just like Ziggy, befriends the Wells. And the entire time, her becomes obsessed with the case. Gets a jacket and makes a whole thing about a jacket. Like legally, that makes no sense. Oh, I have a jacket now, 2 years after the fact. Like that's a dead evidence issue. Ask anybody in forensics, any ex-cop, you can't do that. I can't go out to where they found Brian Laundrie and pick up a t-shirt, even if it was his. I can't turn it in. How do they know I didn't do something with it? This is the most moronic thing. You stole the jacket. You have it. You've never showed receipts of you turning it in. You've never showed any of that. You became obsessed. And I want to show people how obsessed this weirdo has become. It's disturbing. It is disturbing. It is disturbing. These people have been through a fucking enough, man. Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. Ziggy's talking about Daisy. Miss Daisy raised $300 for Candus. And Don has access to the Cash App. Another moronic claim. It's not the Cash App, Ziggy. It's the bank it's linked to. So technically, me and Noel share a bank account. Noel has access to my Cash App, to your cord. as I do hers. It's not Cash App. You have to link it to a financial institution. Bonehead. But your claim is Don gonna spend it on as you pushing the meth pipe that's not been. Maybe, just so you know, Miss Daisy and Candus are good friends. It's somewhere she can go and get away from and kick it. Kind of a safe place. But you've been on the case, Ziggy. You've been on the case, right? Right. You've been on the case about as much as Doug No Thanks has. Let me show you who this idiot is. Look at this shit. Here's the post. Nana's Angels. I found the jacket. This is 2 months ago. I found the jacket and I have a picture of it and I know exactly where it is. Watch out for the video coming out today. I am not one of those people who say, ooh, I have something, but you have to wait. I have something I get out to you all ASAP. The video is being uploaded now, but we all know my laptop has been giving me problems. So pray the upload doesn't take long. This is 2 months ago. I told you people, complete bullshit. I'm gonna put some people out there tonight because you deserve it. Michelle. So the handle that says Michael Priestman 6689 says Kathy could be in danger. Candus is a dangerous offender. I hope TBI gets that jacket before Candus shows up to get it. At Rita Ledford 8714. I have been saying since day one, she got gone on Candus's watch, and now proof. And TBI is not doing anything. The baby girl deserves justice. If this doesn't prove anything, I appreciate this, Nana's Angels. I pray that law enforcement locks them up over this. But I have a feeling that it won't be too long until she gets justice. Oh, I have these comments every single day. Every time one of these moronic theories comes up, somebody says, it'll be next week, white boy. Your friends are getting arrested. The blue couch. The roof theory, white boy. The Band-Aids. Every single fucking dumb thing. You just bite and you go for it. I really think a lot of you voted for Joe Biden. A lot of you voted for Joe Biden. A lot of you did. 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 At MD John 851, a jacket from that day would have been what was needed to get a correct scent article belonging to Summer alone. What a moron. What a moron. The FBI took what they wanted. If they wanted to take the jacket, they would have. They gathered up random things to get a scent. So I guess you're assuming that because they grabbed random things and the jacket was the one thing with the scent on it, but the other things didn't have. That was the key. Right, MD? Right, MD? You know, the FBI still has shit that belongs to both of them. And no, it's not a conspiracy theory. Settle it down, Beavis. It's because they haven't picked it up. You would think according to you, you would think people that are so guilty would want to get that shit back ASAP. All type of shit they still have. All type of shit. At Neela Brandier at Neela Brandner 433 at the bottom here. No doubt in my mind, she is buried in that outfit. Lady, lady. What bus did you miss? Here you have a moron saying that she's got a jacket, and this is the narrative that she's running on. So she's claiming that she has the jacket. Now here you go, saying she was buried in that outfit. You're leaving a comment. Joe Biden, all day. Joseph Biden, all day. Let's see what else Nana's posted. 1 month ago, comments about Robin Lane. Here, please. Because Robin, the lady that is from the church, who got absolutely doxxed, her family harassed for nothing, because she has something to do with it. What comments are you? This is a really sick one here. Remember this theory about a month ago? 2 weeks ago, to be exact. Summer Wells may still be alive. Video comments here. So this is very interesting. What does this mean? What does this really mean? I remember when this was being floated around the YouTube streets, I didn't realize it came from this moron. We all have hope and faith that she's still alive. It's what most of us are thinking. But what are you trying to project here? So what is this? And I remember the idiots that were running around from chat to chat. A lot of them are on kick now. Thank God. They were running with this. She shares, the word in Rogersville is Summer Wells was sold by this idiot. Crime Stories Obsessed. Well, at least in her channel name, the obsessed part is right, but she should change it to Summer Wells Obsessed. So the word in Rogersville is Summer was sold a month ago. Is that what the word is? I didn't hear that from law enforcement. I didn't see any media report on that. So I'll play the video. Which airhead is this? I'll play the video, then I'll tell you a little something else that I probably shouldn't say, but I'm gonna say it. So this would be the Nana's Angels moron. Just like Ziggy ran to YouTube with theories, has no clue what their current struggle is. Not a clue. Not a clue. Not a clue. Not a clue why they may be in different locations. They don't have it. They don't have the actual information about the daughter. I mean, they don't have it. They don't have any actual information, any real information on any of Don's daughters. But they are so. What is sick is this lady was like Ziggy is just like the bottom of the totem pole of scumbaggery. She just utilized her relationship with Don, the same thing that Benny Keys did, the same thing that each and every one of these YouTubers do. I just wish when she gave her farewell speech that she stayed on kick. I mean, you have a lady here who ripped off one of her subs for $8,000. She The grift came because she said she has car problems, and there was a woman, a very kind-hearted woman, her name is Cindy, that lent Ziggy the credit card. Ziggy says it'll be about $1,000 to fix the car. Ziggy PayPal'd herself 5 stacks and maxed the card out. Ziggy was going to get her Suboxones. It's funny. If that ain't the pot calling the kettle black. Here's a meth pipe. This lady, Nana's devil, took it a step further. I have a relationship with Don Candus, and I will kill myself before I do any of that scumbaggery that each and every one of these dirt bag creators did. But this lady was actually able to meet them in real life, give Candus a house and home when Don was in jail. Now I can go into detail and even say that she took advantage and exploited the situation and was able to snag a Suburban out of it, but I won't go there. That did happen. This lady become obsessed with Summer's case to the point where she stole a sweater, told the 2,000 people, whatever people she has, whatever idiots that watch her, and that were, I just read some comments. She's telling people, she's turning the sweater in to TBI. This is going to be big in the case. I've been on the case 2 months ago. Anyone, what happened with that? What was that? Imagine befriending somebody that, we talk about narcissists, we follow these crime stories, we talk about stalkers, people. I'm just saying. Prayer Garden, don't even get me started on that idiot. Look, she's actually easy. Look, there was a dick pic and she got obsessed. End of story. End of story. It's just that simple. Now, who called CPS? Before I play this, I'm going to break down this live that Candus did. And she did go live last night, and she did say some things, and I'll break them down. But for you to scam people, your own subs out of $8,000, you should have got charged for that. And you had the nerve to say that the circle jerks were clout chasing. No, they were exposing you because it was a group of women who were supporting you. And they found out that you were doing fraudulent things. And they made a channel and they put it out there, and God bless them for that. You didn't build their channel. You didn't do none of that. What you did is you paid the lady off. You were embarrassed. You even emailed somebody saying, you had the nerve, Ziggy, to email the person that you ripped off for $8,000 to say, why are you doing this? I'm losing memberships. Balls. Why don't you talk about that crime story? Why don't you rip open that case? Fucking dude's daughter is dying. And because of people like you and all you channels that are similar, you're rejoicing. You were so excited about this last night. Who cares that she has a creator friend that she goes and hangs out with? Because there are people on the internet that actually support the Wells. And if they want to raise money for her, then so be it. Nobody gives a shit when people donate to you. No one's tallying up what you make. People are gonna. It's people. People spend their money on what they want to do with it. You can't tell someone how to spend their money. Exactly, mystical. It should have been a felony. But the lady Cindy, I don't have all the details. I do know she's got some problems or whatever. And in my opinion, she should have pressed charges. But I believe she is such a kind-hearted person, she didn't, and allowed payment back. I don't know the full back end of it because I was disgusted on the front end of it. Thank you, Dee Dee. They need prayers. They don't need drama, man. They don't need drama. Couples fight, man. Couples fight. Couples fight. I fight with Noel all the time. Most husband and wives, they argue. Every day is not peaches and cream. You don't think the Wells fight? Newsflash, they fight. They're going through a lot. They're going through a lot. Regular, man. Regular. Since day one, 2 years ago. Regular. It's a lot. It's a lot. It for the people who follow the law, not the conspiracies. I'm talking to you. They're going through a lot. The people who follow conspiracies, they automatically want them in prison. I mean, that's the way that you feel, which is fine. You can feel like that, but that's not how the United States of America works. You are innocent until proven guilty. There's a screen name in here. Check the screen out. That person there has a lot of common sense. So just because you feel like that doesn't mean you can make a YouTube channel and create guilty. Every one of these conspiracies and these creators that continue to you really make yourself look dumb. And I just want to explain this. Like you're trying so hard to create these people guilty, but anyone with like any common sense of the law can like watch the video and be like, well, this doesn't make any sense. And just in case I'm getting it wrong, why have none of the conspiracies came true? Why? Why are none? Is it because? Let me guess. I know the answer. Hawkins County Police aren't doing the job. I mean, they just posted. Maybe, just maybe, because they've asked people, hey man, please chill with the online shenanigans. Please, man, we're begging you, please. I mean, they only said it publicly, 3 times? Do you think anyone listened? I've watched creators on this platform right here go live. Hey, TBI, guess what? What had happened was. So let me, because you're such a conspiracy theorist, maybe because they came out public and begged, and because no one listened, maybe, just maybe, they're like, you know what? Fuck going public. We worked the case out. We're not saying a fucking thing about Summer Wells until we get an arrest. We'll give an update on some images here and there, but no press conferences, nothing. They don't care that your grievances, they're not doing anything. Because when they were going public, did you say, hey, good job, Hawkins County? No, nobody did. There's a creator right here on YouTube that wants a death certificate for Summer. This lady feels that Hawkins County is not doing the job fast enough. They need to go ahead and make Summer dead. That's her opinion.
I know it's been a day or two since I've gotten a video out, and
Jesus Christ, thank God.
there's family stuff going on, so. And there's a lot of stuff going on the internet. And the latest was the video that Candus put out. A lot of people have had a lot of speculations about what she was saying, why she was saying it. I'm not sure.
Okay, so a lot right there to unravel. A lot of people have a lot of speculate. What is the spec? She went live for all of 4 minutes. What's the speculations? This lady even went. She says, "You know what? I'm going to slow the audio down. That's what I'm going to do." Terrific. Let's have a listen at it. A lot of speculation, she says. But she says, I'm not really sure what she said. Lady, you're telling on yourself. You have no content. You're not original. You don't have a personality. You have nothing besides summer wells in your title and a jacket in your living room. You would have nothing if you didn't know who Summer Wells was. You would have 3 subscribers. So you're admitting that you're making a video, you're slowing the audio down, but you don't know what she said. Oh, gotcha. Just keeping track.
I will say that I did my best. The first thing you'll listen to is the original recording that she did at its volume. Now, what I did was took and extracted the audio from the video. I turned up the volume so that you could hear it, and it's in its entirety. The next one that you're going to hear is where I took and cut out all of the excess conversation with the kids playing and the baby crying and all that.
Okay, lie number one. Lie number one. When you say the kids crying, whose kids? Who are you editing? What volume are you editing it out? Could you be a little bit more specific? Is it in the description? Of course not. Hells no. Hells no. Somewhere in the title, a couple hashtags, good to go. This is a motel. Are you aware? Are you aware of the Spanish kids? Do you know about the Spanish kids? Because I do. Are you aware of the Spanish kids? The 3 families of the little boys that play together every day and they run around. So who are you talking about? And I didn't see it in the chat, but whatever moron wants to call CPS that legally would not even make any sense. Whose kids? Who are you really calling CPS on? Do you know? No, you don't know. No, it's all obsessed. It's an obsession. Like you're jumping to conclusions so fast. You're not. Why do you think TBI does not care about YouTubers? Maybe I'm wrong. You know what? I'm wrong. One of your theories is going to come true. You know what? I'm wrong. Let me correct. It's going to be next week. It's going to be next week. I tell you.
And I just left in where I heard Candus's voice. I left that in there. I did turn up the volume. You can make out some of it a little bit better, sort of like where she says, I don't understand why he went back. The stuff about the heartbreak, of course, everybody heard that.
So is that the means of what you're doing? You just said that Candus said she doesn't know why he went back. And something about a heartbreak. These are your words. This is what got the speculation going. So just keep it track.
I'm not sure exactly. It'll be in there. I'll type in what.
Second time she says, I'm not sure. I mean, this is the epitome of these people, these channels. You're not really sure of anything that you say, but you sure put it out. This is the second time you say it within the first Admit it. Jesus Christ. It'll be next week. The arrest is coming.
I can understand's being said. If you all can understand any better from where I adjusted the volume on it, please let me know in the comments, email me something. But, here it is, guys. So I hope it helps.
So this video I'm playing, this creator who doesn't know anything twice took the time to slow the audio down, edit background noise, all that good stuff. So I don't want, just so everyone's on the same page. We really can't have any more of a clear understanding of what's going on. I mean, I know exactly what's going on. I'll tell you afterwards, but I'm just trying to get everyone on the same page. This is like the very great presentation of what Candus said last night. Let's have a look. Let's have a listen.
Can't eat that. No, Freya. Thank you. Oh, daddy, baby girl. Oh, my Freya. Freya.
You want to thank her too?
Yeah.
Oh, that was close one. A little heartbreaking news tonight.
A little heartbreaking. Now, to my addicts in the house, I'll tell you what. If I'm looking at her right now, she looks a little tired to me. If she was hitting a meth pipe, those eyeballs would be as big as the earpieces that are on her ears. It'd be about that big. Look like she hit the root. This is what happens, people. Just for the simpletons. What are we doing? Where are we going? Let's do something. Push-ups? Let's do it now. Let's go. Let's do something. You're talking a million miles an hour. It's such a shitty drug. The only thing that's good is you kind of bone like a porn star on it. It takes like 8 hours to bust a nut. But I mean, I'm just saying, people in the comments, you don't have to admit to it, but some of you've been there. Just to be clear. So true, Mystical. So true. Innocent. I'm sure you were. So, just to be clear, she said something was heartbreaking, and she started to cry. Now, there are some morons. What's up, Gina? I know, Rachel. I don't like to see people cry either. I mean, I'd have to be crazy to think that people are not subscribed to Candus on her channel. Now, she does have supporters, but there's also the people who think that they're going to subscribe to her because maybe just one day she's going to go live and just make their world come true. She's going to say, you know what? Here's the deal. Here's the plot. This is what I did. I mean, if we'd have to be crazy not to think people aren't subscribed for that. And I honestly believe, after all these crazy conspiracies that float around and these obsessed people, that this was the buzz last night. Now, disinformation, bonehead, Ziggy will tell you that there's a bone infection, when in fact, her family is dying about 3 doors down.
Oh, no, wait.
Don't drop it.
Wait.
You like my dad? There you go.
Man, I'm not watching that shit, man. I'm not watching that shit. This is what happened, people. I can't watch that shit. It doesn't entertain me, and I already know what's going on. Look, man, couples fight, man. Couples fight. Sometimes couples fight in the worst times. You know why? You know why? Because when you're married or you're with somebody a long time, sometimes, man, you got to be able to vent because the world is coming down on you. Problems happen. People die. People start dying. Stress, work, all types of fucking shit happens, and you got to be able to give it to somebody. And sometimes people act out on the ones that are closest to them. You know it's true because if you're married, you do the same. If you sit up here, man, with your motherfucking judging ass, and you act like in your life you don't do those things, you're lying, man. You're not being real. You're definitely in the wrong chat. We do it. That's what we do. We might vent, and when life is giving us problems, we might take it out on our best loved one. But then a little bit later, you have to be able to hug that person and say, I'm sorry, and then get through the problem together. It's how it goes, man. It's how it goes. Pressure bust pipes. When life gives you shit, you can put it on your shoulders and you can hide it for just so long. But sometimes you have to be able to vent. You tragedy pimp conspiracy airheads, you ran the breadwinner away. This lady is there by herself. And so what? They had an argument. Who gives a fuck? They have reason to stress. They already going through a lot. Already. They're already going through a lot. This is added stress, man. Added stress. And then the internet is adding stress to it. Who gives a fuck about anything I said? I'm going to tell you to clear up the fucking idiots that are running a narrative. But really, who cares? I could tell you what they were fighting about, but I'm not going to do it because it's none of my business. It's stupid. It's none of anyone's business. It's got nothing to do with Summer Wells. But what it is the internet once again. The internet once again fucking with the family, man. Why don't you leave them people alone and let law enforcement handle it? If you're so dead on and you're so sure that your fucking conspiracies and your theories next week, it's going to be next week, I tell you. If you're so dead on about it, then let the police do their job. You people you people get involved and don't do anything. Oh, I'll call CPS on a drone. That's never worked in the history of DCF. Ever. You sound like a moron. You don't even really know what's going on. You're making shit up. Oh, bone infection. No, disease. Get it right. You didn't find someone else's bone either. You found a candy wrapper. You spew nonsense. Look at that lady's wall. Summer sold. Is Summer really alive? Upload ton in an hour. Because she's grabbing you gullible people by the throat. And you're getting played. You're indulging in it. You've seen Benny Keys do it. How many lies did he say? Oh, I got Don's phone with the plastic bag. People, YouTube community, please, man, please. You people, man, you have to get it together. I don't care about any creator. I care about subscribers right now. People who disagree with me and agree with me. Please, I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you right now. You keep flocking to these people who are telling you whatever the fuck that they can make up, and you are grasping on it, and you are taking it all in. Because in all honesty, you don't understand the law either. And you're thinking because they say they're a true crime creator that they understand the law. How many times do I gotta sit up here and tell you that this shit legally doesn't make any sense? Fact check it, Google it. You are part of the problem. It's really not the creators. You are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. You keep flocking to these people, man, and they're telling you whatever they want to tell you, and you go back for more. You go back for more. It's like saying somebody it says line up in this line, and this dude it says, hey, line up over here, and you walk up, and he cocks back and decks you right in the forehead, and you get back in line for more. You get back in line. I'll take another one. What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Why? But me saying this means nothing, because as soon as I end this live, you'll get right back in that line, and you'll ask for some more. Nothing these people say has amounted to anything. None of their conspiracy theories, none of it, none of the billboard scams. It's all been a grift for your money, and they're playing on your feelings. They know that you're a grandma. They know that you're on disability. They know the analytical data. They know the age group. They know the subjects that they talk about, it gets them more views. They know that you'll get back in line and ask for another one. So it's your fault. It is your fault. You keep getting back in line and getting fed bullshit. It is your fault. It is your fault. Next week is not going to come. Newsflash. It's not going to come. It's not going to come. Please stop making me roast you. When you go to these channels and you're in line and you come over here and try to tell me some straight bullshit, I'm going to roast you. Okay? I don't want to. I'm just chilling over here. I don't want to. You keep going to the chats. You should defund. You voted for Biden. Most of you voted for Biden. I'm sure of it. They want to defund the police. You should defund some of those creators. Stop getting in line. Stop attending the chats. Stop. But you're the problem. You are the problem, not my subscribers. I'm not saying you. I'm talking to anyone who doesn't understand the law, understand the facts of the case, understand what 4 police agencies have reviewed and went over. I'm talking to you. You are the problem. You get in line when JLR is calling probation officers. And now the man has to leave a motel room. What do you think? That was a random motel room? Did anybody put together that they went to stay in the same motel plaza that Margie's at? No, because you're thinking about band-aids and couches and it's sad, man. It's sad. If people want to raise money that are friends with Candus, you better let them. You better let them, because you're not bitching when you're in these conspiracy channels that have done nothing. It's hook, line, and sinker. It's hook, line, and sinker. Even when you don't get back in line, they bait you right back in. Got him. Got him. Got him. It's you. You're the problem. Why can't the man be back where he was, making more money than he would be in Tennessee? Maybe, just maybe, being able to provide for his situation and contributing to his daughter's situation. No, not the one that you're obsessed with, the one that's dying. It's fucking sick, and you're the problem. Y'all should, for the people who don't get in line, you should pray for them, man, because they need it. They need it. It sickens me. It sickens me to have to come up here and just say common sense, because this live's about to end. But you know what? They won't defund them. They're going to go right back in line.